Sam Griffith, a senior from Lodi, California.
Thank you, LG. Today, I have the honor of introducing Joseph Perillo, President and Chief Executive Officer of Perillo Dealer Group in Chicago, Illinois. Joe is a man of achievement and integrity with a lifelong fascination and passion for cars. Perillo Dealer Group is a family-owned and operated business that consists of 3 luxury car dealerships, a service center, a collision center, and a thriving pre-owned car dealership. As a large employer, Joe knows his success would not be possible without the wonderful and committed people and family that surround him. He prides himself on the family-like atmosphere both his employees and customers experience. Joe is passionate about his community and those who live there. He and his family established the Perillo Charitable Foundation with a mission to enhance the lives of children and families by supporting health research, education, and mentorship programs, all while enriching the lives throughout Chicagoland. Joe and his family do this by partnering with local hospitals and organizations to support arts-based education, healing programs for children, and charitable events. Additionally, the foundation lends its support to the Common Ground Foundation, Columbia Explorers Academy, the James Jordan Foundation, and many other local organizations. For outstanding success, giving back to his community, and by creating a culture of learning, professionalism, and positivity, I present the Dealer Education Award to Joseph Perillo.
I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today, and selfishly, I'd like to ask a question that's been on my mind for such a long time, and being that we're with so many college graduates, and you don't have to give me this answer right now, you don't have to shout out, you can meet me in the back if you'd like. I'd like to know why they named hemorrhoids hemorrhoids and asteroids asteroids. If someone would have that answer, it's been on my mind for such a long time. Sorry to take your time. Lighten it up a little bit. I want to thank you for honoring my son. This is all about my son. When I brought him to Northwood, I didn't go to college because all the college that accepted me, I wouldn't go to. Anyone that would accept me in college, I didn't want to go. So I didn't go to college. And I remember bringing my son to Northwood the day I brought him to Northwood, and I wasn't sure that's where he was going to go. But being in the automobile business, that's why that was on our list. And when we went into the assembly hall, I think it was the gym, and the prof got up and he said, "We don't feel guilty about making money. We build entrepreneurs here. We build jobs for the country. That's what that school is all about." And for that, I said, "You're going to this school." And my son deserves so much credit. You know, if you're a car dealer's son, everyone looks at you like it's your father did it, your father. Well, I got him to the dance, but I'm cutting up paper dolls in my office right now. He's running the business. And I'll tell you, when you came up in the business in my day, the guys who were car dealers, and if there's any of the people my age who started in the car business, service wasn't on our agenda. We all came up through sales. It was all about sales. It wasn't about service. And because they paid the manufacturer paid $17 an hour on a book rate hour, and sometimes it'd take you an hour and a half to do the job. There was no money in service. It was all in sales. So I came up like all the other dealers back. It's a completely different deal now. It goes from the service up. But I remember I didn't want to service a car if he didn't buy it from us. And my son was the manager of the store. He said, Dad, why are you turning these people down? They didn't buy a car from us. Let them go somewhere. He said, Dad, manufacturer paid you good money for these cars. The guy's not gonna, he said, if you had a restaurant, Dad, you'd have to have tablecloths, dishes, waiters. He said, they make $100 or $200. He said, here's a guy standing out the door with $200. You tell him, go somewhere else. He said, we gotta service people. I said, okay. He said, and we gotta give them loaner cars. No loaner cars if they didn't buy them. We gotta give them loaner cars. He said, we gotta, and I had a little waiting room. He said, Dad, these people are waiting out there for that. Let them pick up their car. Dad. So he brought us really to a completely different level. Okay, we always had, remarkably, we had good reputation. I'll close this right now. While I was sitting at that table, I was trying to show you how grateful I am for having my son and I being honored. I went to the Army when I was 17 years old, and I got stationed in the Far East. And I learned a lot. One of the things, when we say thank you here, or we greet someone, we shake their hands, which is nice. We say thank you, and I'll show our humility. But in the Far East, they bow. Okay, that's a great thing. I would just like to show my humility. I bow to everyone. Thank you for having us.
Joe, thank you for your service, and all active and veterans out there. Thank you for all that you've done for our country. That's all special.